Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kristen Verghese. So today I'm preparing rajma for dinner. So this recipe is very easy and very tasty as well. So I thought I'll prepare rajma and share the recipe with all of you. So let's get cooking. So to start with the rajma curry, I've actually soaked 1 cup of rajma. So this is the cup that I had used. I took 1 cup of rajma and I soaked it for almost around 8 hours. So that is like if you soak more, it will be cooked faster. So I'm going to put it in the pressure cooker, and it normally takes around 11 to 12 whistles. So let's cook this. So now we are going to cook the rajma in the pressure cooker. So we need that much water so that the rajma remains completely immersed in it, and don't worry about the amount of water that we are going to pour in, because I'll be using the same water to cook the gravy. So because it has all the nutrients that you have in rajma, it'll even enrich your gravy more. So let's cook this. So guys, just to give you an idea, I have poured this much amount of water. I can dip my finger and show it how much is it. Like this much, this much. This is the level of water that I have put in the pressure cooker. So now let's cook this. Okay, so now let's get to the ingredients that we require for making the rajma gravy. We need 3 onions, 1 tomato, 1 green chili, and I'm using ginger garlic paste. You can also use ginger and garlic separately. So if it's a ginger garlic paste, you would require 1.5 teaspoon. And then the rest of the spices that are required will be, you need one small bay leaf, then you need half a teaspoon cumin. The remaining spices are you have almost 1/4 teaspoon turmeric. Then I've taken almost half a teaspoon of red chili powder. I've taken 1 teaspoon garam masala, 1 teaspoon coriander powder, and 1 teaspoon kasturi methi. So these are the ingredients that we require. Guys, let's start with the onion. I've taken 3 onions for preparing the gravy. So you need to chop the onions. Either you can use a chopper to chop it finely, or you can manually use a knife and chop them. So now first you'll have to heat it in the vessel that you're going to cook. So you'll have to heat around 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil. So I'm pouring this much oil. So let's wait till the oil is heated. First we'll add the cumin seeds. Once they splutter, we will also add the bay leaf as well. We'll add the bay leaf also. So now let's add the onion. So we just want the onions to be till they're slightly brown. So now I'm going to add a sliced green chili as well. Keep sorting them so that it does not burn. Sorting them in between. So it's been almost 5 minutes we've been cooking the onion. Now I am adding almost 1.5 teaspoon, around 1.5 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. now this is how I want the onions to be. Like it should be this brown. Like this has to be the color of the onions. So now we can now add the masalas that I had mentioned earlier. I'll first add chili powder. Make sure that you keep it in sim because you don't want to burn your masalas. This is garam masala, turmeric powder, and coriander powder. Instead of garam masala, if you have a ready-made rajma masala, you can also add that. I do not have it, so I'm using the rest of the basic masalas. We'll just mix them. We'll just cook them in medium or very sim flame for 2 minutes. It's been almost 2 minutes since we have been cooking the masala with the onions. Now we'll add the tomatoes. As I mentioned earlier, I had taken 1 tomato, I chopped it very finely. Now we just add it to the onions. We'll just mix them and we'll wait till the tomato cooks properly. I guess we'll take around 2-3 minutes more for the tomato to cook. So as you see, it's been almost 2 to 3 minutes since I've added the tomatoes and they've cooked properly. As you see, the oil is separated. So what I actually added a little more chili powder. You can add a bit more chili powder depending upon how spicy you want the gravy to be. So the gravy masala is ready. Now we can add the cooked rajma. So now our rajma has been cooked well. As you can see, like I had poured around the amount of water so that the rajma remains soaked completely. And this is the amount of water that is left. So I'll be pouring the same water into the gravy. So let's add this. Just mix it with the masala. You may have noticed earlier that I had not added salt because I prefer adding salt at the end so that you have a balanced amount of salt in the entire dish. So I would be adding salt now. So almost around, I believe this is around one teaspoon. So I'm adding this much of salt. The last thing that is left to be added is kasturi methi. So I'll be adding the kasturi methi now. So what you do is you actually crush it properly. Now mix it well. And your rajma is done. So guys, this is our tasty rajma curry. I've made puris to eat with it. You can also have it with rice or chapati. it goes very well with both the other things as well. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye. See you guys in the next video.